Let them get a feel for it.
Hey, hey.
Make sure it's not bad. Make sure it's not bad.
Hey, y'all. Uh-oh. He done switch it up. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm coming in different. Y'all pray for me. I'm coming in different.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl
and your boy,
T Tisdale all day.
Every day.
And welcome to a new and improved episode of Kicking It with T Tisdale. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Y'all, we are back in the building.
I'm be good.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna be good now. Change back my music.
We are so glad to be back. Yeah, Daryl said he's gonna be good. We are so glad to be back with all of you. Y'all, we missed y'all. Did y'all miss us? Because I hope you missed us. Because we most certainly missed y'all. He's over there being DJ Nephew at the moment. But we are so glad to be back. You know, that's a little too melodic. It's welcome back, babe. It's welcome back.
I mean, I'm trying to be good.
You might as well go back.
I'm trying to be good.
You might as well go back.
I might as well go back to Thug, right?
Yeah.
She said I can go back to Thug. Y'all,
anyway,
I heard from her.
as he's being DJ Nephew over there, it is so glad to be back with y'all once again. I hope y'all had an amazing break. I hope that y'all was able to do some amazing things. I know God has really helped and talked and replenished, restructured whatever you think that God has done for Team Tisdale. He surely has done it. Okay. And so we are just so glad to be back. So as you can see across the screen, we do not own any rights to the music. So we should be good on the Facebook side, okay? But because we are good, we have a request from you like we do every show. We need y'all to go in and say hello. Yes, we can see your comments. Come in, say hello. We can see your comments. He said, no, not DJ Nephew. Yes, DJ Nephew. That's his nickname.
That's my nickname from Elder.
Yeah, Elder gave him that nickname.
Elder gave me that.
Hey fam. So look, y'all, I just want to let y'all know Kicking It with Team Tisdale is currently nationwide. We got family here that's from North Carolina. North Carolina represent. We got some people here from the DMV. And then we also got some fam here from Georgia. So we are being nationwide as we speak. So we're saying hello to both Facebook and we are currently live on YouTube. So if you want to join us on YouTube, you can. It is with Kicking It with Team Tisdale. That is our YouTube handle. Go and you can also join us there. You can also catch the replays both on our Kicking It with Team Tisdale page and our YouTube channel. Okay, y'all, look, some amazing things are about to go down and we're so super excited about it. That's why we're sitting here with all this jamming music. It's a party up in here today. So as I told y'all, be sure that you tell us hello, say hello, come on in. Let people know that you are here. Let us know that you are here. Also, hit that share button one good time. Or you can do it 10 times, whatever. But it's the button on the side that has a little arrow that says the word share. Be sure that you click on that and send it out. You can send it in Messenger. You can send it, send the link. You can send it to people directly. Text it to them. However you get the word out there, but let them know that Team Tisdale is in the building. Yes, we are in the building, okay? And of course, we want you to comment and we want you to react. Use those little colorful emojis on the side. Look, we got multiple devices up. So what I can't see here on the StreamYard, I can see on my phone. So I can see when y'all throw up the fire flames. I can see when y'all throw up the hearts. You know, all that good stuff. You can also put them in the comments. You can also do that. Look, I'm putting hearts and fire flames in the comments right now as we speak. So be sure that you stay active and interactive. We really thank you for sharing. We want y'all. Come on, Global Ministry. I see that.
I just saw that.
So we want you to be sure that you are interacting with us because this is an interactive live. It's all our lives are interactive. But today we are definitely interactive. Okay. So we are so glad once again. If you are not if you have not invited people to the Kicking It with Team Tisdale page, please do that. Let them know that, hey, you need to be a part of this page. You need to be a part of Kicking It with Team Tisdale because you don't want to miss out on updates. You don't want to miss out on shows. Yeah, come on, fire for the DJ, for DJ Nephew. Yes. As you hear, our DJ from the DMV. Oh, New Jersey just checked in. Hey, Jersey. So can we diss on everybody real quick? Throw some fire flames in the comments for DJ Nephew, which is Daryl himself, your boy. I'ma throw some. Look, I got you. I'm hitting it.
He said I get to have fun today, so I'm having fun.
Yes, he's over here having fun. So there's my fire flames. Where's your fire flames? There's some right here. Come on.
Jersey coming in. Yes,
throw it. Jersey in the house. Yes. Look, throw some fire flames up for DJ Nephew. As DJ Silent Professor said, we're going to get these fire flames going. There they go. So yes, y'all.
I'm trying to be good, y'all.
Yeah,
we be good.
He's saying trying. I kind of want him to be a little reckless today. Son and daughter doing it like their spiritual parent pastor. Oh, don't do that. I gotta tighten up.
I was not here to cry today.
No.
But I appreciate that.
Appreciate that. But we're not here to cry today.
I appreciate that.
We appreciate that. Not here to cry today.
I'm trying my best.
Doing our best not to cry today. So with that being said, all right, y'all, let's get into it. All right. So first and foremost, we're back. And as you can see, we are back at a new time. Yes, we have a new time, y'all. Why? It's okay, sis. Why do we have a new time? Because one thing that we learned while we were out is that we got to be consistent, right? And what better way to then show consistency than pick a time that's going to be beneficial, not to just our audience, but beneficial to Daryl and I so we can stay consistent, right? So with that being said, we sat down and we strategized. We thought about it. We re-looked at it, looked at all different types of times. We even did military time. And we was like, okay, what time would be significant to us and kind of throw our viewers off, but they will have to understand that once we tell them why we picked this time and the significance of it, why it's so important. So we picked the time. The time is 11:09. And y'all probably looking like, that is so off and weird. Yes, it is. However, it's a significant time. 11 represents my birthday. I'm born in November, which is the 11th month of the year. And 09 represents Daryl's birth month, which is September, which is the 9th month of the year. So therefore, 1109. Get it? Got it? Cool.
Good.
So that is where our new time is, 11:09 a.m. every Saturday moving forward, except for next Saturday. Next Saturday will be
This
down
is
in
what I
High
see.
Point.
I'm the prophet innocent.
Come on, ma'am.
I ain't got no shine. Put this up here. Hold up. No shine whatsoever. Man, that's what she said.
Just so wait, we gotta show the
Look, I
first
put it
part.
up and what we saw.
So what she
All right,
said
so go
initially
right here.
was this: son and daughter doing it just like their spiritual parents, our pastors, Team Rojas. So shout out to Pastor Brandy Rojas and Pastor Omar Rojas. And then she turned around and said this: just saying what I see. I'm the prophetic intercessor and soul care first responder. And
Amen.
yes, she is. All of that
When you put it
and
like,
then
when you
some.
put it like that, is no, I'm unashamed on putting that up there
Mm-hmm.
because it's at a point in time from whatever. Even Sly, Brother Sly has said it on Beyond the
Boldly to the Throne.
Yo, this the comeback season.
Y'all
So
jumping
it's time
ahead.
for
We didn't get to do
everybody-
the
it's time for
sponsors.
everybody to come back. That's what I'm talking about. It's the comeback season. I'm already hyped, so she got me ready to be
Yes,
hyped, so
yes. And look, we're gonna go ahead
We're gonna
and we're
do
gonna
this
go
now.
ahead. No, we're gonna go ahead and go.
We'll talk
Because
about-
we'll
yeah.
we'll talk about the sponsors at the end.
That's fine, yeah.
All right. So I know y'all probably like, well, what about the 10-second countdown? Yo, everybody's kind of is already starting
Y'all give
on
me
the
10 seconds.
content. So we'll get on. What
Give
we'll
me 10
do
seconds. Hold
is
on,
we'll
we
get
can
the
do it right
10-second
10,
countdown.
9,
Wait a minute.
7, 6,
Wait a minute.
5,
It's your motivated moment. Look.
4, 3,
Okay, you gotta get.
2,
You gotta.
1. No, but I'm changing it up this time because you know what? This is the moment since this is like the coming back season, and like what Boldly to the Throne was saying on last night and everything.
Yeah.
So after that 10-second countdown, you better go ahead and come in this mug. All right. Look, this is the comeback season right now. So y'all start coming back and doing on what you doing and make everything on and popping. That's all I got to say. Motivate to the max. Amen. Hallelujah.
Well, look, like he said.
Y'all gotta wait because I got something else.
Third
Third quarter. That's
quarter
right,
living, boy. Yes. So look, y'all, we know we got the support Saturday sponsors, but we're gonna do that at the end, okay? Why? Because as you can see in the comments, we are already on fire for today's show. And actually, it's going to be the show for the next few weeks.
What y'all trying to do?
For the next few weeks. So let me show this. Why Dare got the music on blast. Let me show you what this. Our quote for the day is: the comeback is always stronger than the setback. These next 6 months will not, keyword, will not look like the first. In the comments, put will not in the comments. With fire flames, put will not in the comments right now. Go ahead. I'm gonna do it too. Will not. With fire flames. Will not. Your next 6 months, our next 6 months, my next 6 months, Daryl's next 6 months, your next 6 months, our next 6 months will not look like it did on the first 6 months. It will not. It cannot. It shall not. Why? Because we are in the third quarter and we are bouncing back. Yes, we are doing the bounce back. We are coming back. We're doing all of that. We're not going back. We're bouncing back. We're coming back from deficits. We're coming back from regrets. We're coming back from guilt. We're coming back from all those things that what we should have done in the first 6 months that we didn't do. And so that is what we're focusing on. That is what we're talking about these next few weeks is the comeback and how to come back, what the comeback looks like, all of that. And what, even for Team Tisdale, what Team Tisdale has learned in our time away, in our sabbatical, that we had no other choice but to come back.
Right.
We was ready. We're not gonna lie, y'all. We were honestly ready to throw in the towel. We were ready to be done with this.
I was ready.
We were ready to be like, you know what? This ain't for us. Maybe it's not for us to do it. Maybe it's just not us to do this anymore. And we was like, God, we're just, we don't.
With our other projects, we was like,
yeah,
I'm ready to throw this in.
Yeah, we were just ready just to kind of give up. And God was like, no. And we had some really hard conversations. Man, I'm telling you, if you are not on the rehab room at 3,000 degrees, y'all, I'm telling you.
Yeah, keeping it hot.
Yeah, we're keeping it hot today.
Yeah.
If you're not on that, I implore you to start watching that on Wednesdays and Fridays at 5:55 a.m. Y'all, when I tell you that God has really been talking to us a lot through that, we've been talking about, one thing we were saying, it was about being commitment, talking about commitment and what commitment looks like. And, and had to ask ourselves a hard question is, what commitments that we have made that we didn't keep, and why, and then turn around and ask ourselves why we didn't keep it. And so not only did we have to ask ourselves, we actually had to answer those questions, why we didn't keep the commitments. And so, one of the things for me, about not keeping the commitment was I wasn't locked in. We talked about that too. I wasn't locked in. I didn't feel worthy enough. I didn't feel I was so caught up in messing up again that I was messing up while worrying about not messing up. And so, and I, even hesitated in doing things because I was so afraid to mess up. But what I learned is that even with taking a pause, with taking a pause, if I'm going to pause, I need to be working while I'm pausing. And what I was doing was pausing and not working. I was taking telling myself, I'm going to take this break and just take the break. And that was it. There was no more to it. There was nothing else. And I was like, well, Lord, I'm just gonna listen. Look, y'all, I even made it spiritual. I'm be honest, this keeping it hot. I was sitting there, I was making it spiritual. I was like, Lord, I'm taking this moment to be quiet so I can listen to you and listen to whatever you have to tell me. Yeah, that didn't work out, because then the Lord was like, okay, you want to listen to what I got to tell you? Pause don't mean stop. Just because you taking a sabbatical doesn't mean you quitting. Don't give a reason to quit. Don't try to use a sabbatical as a reason to quit. And I was like, man, when I tell you my toes got crushed, toes got crushed. And I was like, okay, God, all right, I hear you. So then he was like, all right, so now that you're locked in, let's talk about your commitment. Let's talk about why you're not doing what I asked you to do. Let's talk about what's keeping you from doing the things that you promised me that you would do. And so I had to make a list of all those things. And I'm not going to be, it was not easy to look at it, y'all. It wasn't easy to look at that list and then hear myself give the reasons why I wasn't committed, why I wasn't locked in, why I couldn't do what God had simply asked me to do. And it wasn't like things were hard. It wasn't like they were hard. They might have challenged me a little bit, but they wasn't hard. And I had to look at myself. Then I had one of my amazing mentors talk to me. Shout out to the Wealth Command. Whoop, whoop. Some of y'all are on here from the Wealth Command. Whoop, whoop. And so, I had to, how can I say it? I had to have my mentor talk to me, and the heart to heart that we had, she literally told me that I had to stop thinking like my old self. And y'all know that God did a name change with me. God did a name change with me. Don't you dare. God did a name change with me. And when 2 years ago, I was going by Nikki. Y'all, for those who know, I was going by Nikki all the time. And Nikki was a name that I grew up with. And so but Nikki was caught up with a lot of stuff. Nikki had depression wrapped around in it. There was anxiety that came with Nikki. There was rejection the biggest one was rejection. Rejection came with Nikki. Low self-esteem came with Nikki. Not knowing and being confident of who God created me to be came with Nikki. Just a lot of things, a lot of negative things came with Nikki. Suicidal thoughts, suicidal attempts, all that was wrapped up in Nikki. And God was like, enough is enough. I can't move you forward. I can't have you come back and do a bounce back if you're still consumed with Nikki. If you're still sitting there going back to all what Nikki went through, if you continue to sit in the rejection, if you continue to sit in doubt and fear, oh my God, the fear, the poverty mindset, the not feeling like you deserve it, all of that, you can't move forward in Nikki. And for my fellas out there, you can't move to the next play if you still stuck in the old play. If all the plays that you did in the first round, the first 2 quarters of the game didn't work, you can't bring those same plays into the third quarter and think you're going to come back from a 10 down deficit. So God changed my name to Latasha. Latasha is my first name, by the way. And so with that, my mentor was like, if you continue to settle, or if you don't shift your mindset, people are going to pay attention to you, treat you, and pay you like you're Nikki and not Latasha. No matter how much you sit there and broadcast that your name is Latasha now, they'll continue to treat you like Nikki. And I was like, okay. So I had to swallow that pill, right? So y'all probably like, well, how does all of this sum up to Latasha's part of the comeback? I'm glad you asked. I had to literally sit down, and great day, fam. I literally had to sit lay across my bed. That's why I was at. I laid across my bed, pulled out a pen and some paper, and had to write down what I'm worth. I had to look at and evaluate what I've been through, the experiences I have, the education that I have received, the time that I have put in, and all the different things, and not just business, in life in general. The people that I am letting down, the people that are waiting, the people who have been waiting. I had to take all of that into account. And I had to tell myself, okay, Latasha, enough is enough. You can't keep sitting down on yourself. You can't keep, you know, you can't keep letting people walk over you. You have to make the decision, and you got to make it today. And last night, matter of fact, we had first Friday prayer, first Friday, first Fire Friday prayer last night here at Maximizing Life. And one of the things that God said to us was to let it go. That one part of you that you won't let go, He said, give it to me. And y'all, what I released last night hurt so bad. I mean, it hurt so bad. And God didn't, and this is the thing, God didn't ask for the small part of it. He didn't ask to prune it. He didn't ask to trim it. He didn't ask for just a snippet of it. God asked for the root. And for those who ever garden and went and had a cleaner field and things like that, and uproot different things, you know that uprooting a thing is a whole lot different than just trimming it away. Mm-hmm. Trimming it away is easy. But of course, you know, when you trim something, it grows back, right? When you might even cut a tree down to its stump, but the tree eventually grows back. If you don't remove the root, you got to remove the root. And so digging up the root of a tree, the root of a bush, it's not like it's one piece. Okay? It's not like it's one piece. For those who, like I said, with a root, it starts off as a seed, but roots, when they go down in the seed, they spread out. And they got all these little parts that go to different parts of the ground to anchor the seed in the dirt. My God. Okay, Lord. Okay. All right. So, as with our soul and our heart and our minds, when that seed of negativity got planted, it grew roots. And those roots spread to different parts. So let's say that we'll use rejection. So the seed of rejection was planted, right? So when the seed of rejection was planted, it sprouted. And when it sprouted, it spread into doubt. It spread into fear. It spread into low confidence. It spread into second guessing myself. It spread into suicidal thoughts. It spread into I'm not good enough. It spread into I can't do this. It spread, well, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna give up my dreams. I want to listen to what people say. I'm gonna be a doormat. That's what it spread into. And so last night, God had to be the ultimate gardener and take a tilling tool. And he had to dig down in the dirt of my soul and of my heart. And he had to till it. He had to turn it until he got all the aspects, not just the seed, but the roots that grew in it. Did it hurt? Yes. Does it hurt? Yes. But in order to do your ultimate comeback, in order to make, like that statement said, to make the comeback greater than the setback, to make this next 6 months not look like the first, you have to allow God to deal with the root. You have to allow him to dig it up, to till it, and to pull out not just the seed, but the roots that grew along with it. All right, your turn, honey. Tag, you're in.
I ain't got that much time now. I
Tag,
was
you're
reading
in.
what Marta was reading, and I was trying to make sure I didn't catch it the way on what she was saying. It said Max Life, the ministry will multiply multiple campus. Thank you.
So Max Life, the ministry will multiply campuses that Apostle and Prophetess Rojas will appoint pastors, laborers in the vineyards as Father instructs them, because Father trusts those he elevates to do the work for him in the earth.
Okay.
Amen.
And that's when she said, no. She said, I will stop now.
She said, I will stop now.
Okay, I was trying to make sure, because I'm about to get on you like in 30 seconds.
And then she said, yes, ma'am, must uproot a thing to keep it from growing back. Yeah. And then Rhonda said,
we trying to catch up.
Yeah, we're catching up on comments. Daryl's catching up comments. He's because it's his turn. I tagged him in.
I was catching up with comments because you only give him 10 minutes.
Unlearning the dysfunction. My bad. Unlearning the dysfunction.
And then Minister Dominique said, okay, Latasha. So, since I only got 10 minutes, really 9 now. See how she do me? Y'all see how she do me? But it's all good. But I know, like, for me, mine was totally different. And mine actually hit on Friday. Where they was talking about actually matter, thinking that you don't matter. And from where you feel that you don't matter is, to me, how the way I was taking it is almost like you're slapping Kingdom in the face.
Wow.
Thinking that you don't matter.
Wow.
But you really do matter.
Yeah.
Like everybody that's on here right now, you guys matter to the kingdom.
Yeah.
And so that was like my biggest thing. Cause like I was saying, I was really like to throw it all away. Like, yo, let me go back. Let me go back to knowing how the way Daryl knows on how to make things happen. And she ain't even on it, so she can't even attest on some of the stuff I used to do. From where like actually going back until like, I know the way on how I can make like a quick buck. Or well, like that, or actually going back to working. I wouldn't even say a 9-to-5 job. Mine was actually going back to working like 12 to 14 hours a day. And then I miss out on kingdom stuff because I'm at work all the time.
Right.
And everything. But it had to be the fact of the matter is, for me, it was like I had to be like I had to realize that I mattered. And then plus two, I had to accept the authority that God has given me.
Wow.
Because I was always at the point thinking that I did not deserve, or I shouldn't accept the authority that God has given me. Because, and I'm not a confrontation person. I'm a person to be like, look, do what it is you want to do. Let's make sure we just get it done.
Right.
Or whatever like that. But then sometimes I had to realize as well, and God had to show me like, yo, it's like, your voice do matter.
Mm-hmm.
If something don't look right, then okay. If something don't look right, don't blast it so harsh, but be tactical on how the way it said, look, I don't think this might not work.
Right.
On every, you know what I'm saying? And just don't go back to the old job, be ready to wild out.
Right.
And everything. And so that was like some of my main thing was actually thinking that it actually mattered. And from where, like I said, I was ready to drop like a lot of projects on what I was working on.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, like there's some projects I'm ready to drop on, even Tasha didn't even know about, because I ready to drop some stuff. To like, look, make sure yours is good or well like that. I just be back here in the background and everything, and then we just make sure that Latasha was good. But then I really had to have like a reality check like on Friday, And so how the way my day was like after I finished listening to 3000, then I was trying to get in my zone, but then she was laying down too, listening to what she was listening to.
Yeah, I was in.
I
was in a moment too.
I said I gotta get up because I can't be around her right now because some of the stuff she playing right now about to make me mad. And so I need to get up or whatever. And I'm keeping it hot.
I was in a moment. I was really in a moment.
I was like, I can't deal with her in this moment right now. I'm like, let's go. I gotta get up. I gotta do something. So then I started working on the stuff on where I done dropped.
Wow.
So I said, okay, cool. So then after she done got herself together and everything, me and her done talking and everything. And y'all know how I am sometimes. And I promise you, I'm like our leaders. You done? I'm like, you done? Like, are you finished? Okay, here's what we gonna do.
He really did.
Like, this what we gonna do today. All right, we're gonna do ABC and get this on done or whatever like that. Then we're gonna be over here, and then we're gonna do this right here, and then we're gonna come in, and then we're gonna get ready for the day. Yep. Because like I was in that moment, and we talked about it in prayer on last night. Yo, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah,
I was tired. I'm tired of this.
Like enough is enough.
Enough is enough for me. And definitely like for me because from where that you and I know some people done heard it, been through before from whatever people done tell you that you ain't gonna do this, that you ain't nothing, or like, man, let me gonna be like let's really keep it hot right here. And I think some people understand why I'm about to say this. From whatever that people said that you so daggone sick that you can't do the things of what God had called for you to do.
Come on, sir. Speak, sir.
And you know that I ain't that sick. Like, look, like I told him, we had a conversation yesterday. Don't let this wheelchair fool you.
Right.
Because I will rip. We had a conversation in the car. I can't say on what I said because I'm going to say it on another day.
I say it like this. Don't take his wheelchair for weakness.
Don't take it for granted because, you don't know what God has, or you don't know what God has anointed me and gave me the authority to do.
Speak that, sir. Speak that,
and I want for everybody to take that in for today.
Sir.
Nobody cannot stop on what God has done given you, done gave you the authority to do. Just like I'm truly proud of my brother's Sylvester right now.
Yeah.
So when God gave him doing boldly to the throne, and Rhonda, I know you on here, you telling me I'm so proud of him for always and doing what he's doing. Yo, keep it up. That's why I make it my best to be on there Monday through Friday, every night at 10:50. I could be right there, not only just to be supporting him, but then also that we could be going to the throne and giving God our yes.
Yes.
That's my little shout out for Sylvester. Team Hunter.
Come on, Team Hunter.
Look, we have the authority, right? We have that authority. So don't ever let nobody take away that authority, the authority that God has given you.
Yes.
And it'd be so messed up. It'd be so messed up sometimes from where, man, so I'm getting my own deliverance right now.
Come on, sir.
From where you don't have family members, I can speak about me. From where I don't have family members and everything like that done came in and done talk about, you know what, man, like you've been so sick, you've been going through this right here. Why you going through this right here? You doing this, you doing that, you doing this, you doing that, man. Then like, and I love them dearly because I know some of them is trying to look out for me. But from where you at a point from where that you talking about, I've been so sick and everything that I need to lie down. I need to rest. I need to do this. I need to do that. I said, but then have you ever thought about if I stop doing what I'm doing, if I just lay down and rest and everything, what I wake up the next day?
My Lord.
And
Jesus.
then I've been done had all in my head like, dang, I ain't gonna do everything I need to do for the Lord because why I listened to everybody and I laid down and I took a rest. And don't get it twisted. Yeah, it's gonna be some days from where my body's gonna be like, look, I just need you to slow down just for the day. Recuperate. I think I had one day this past week from where I laid in the bed all day. And I've never done that.
All day.
When I mean I laid in the bed like all day, like I think I got up long enough just for us to make it a praise scene rehearsal.
Yep. And we ate dinner. And
made dinner. And then after that, guess what? I was like, I'm in the chair like this. Don't went back to sleep.
Right.
But then also I'm like, man, But then, like, and don't get me wrong, like, I love my family and friends. I got some friends right now who be telling me, say, yo, like, one thing I talked to him the other day, he said, yo, you keep on doing what you doing. He said, and it made it so genius how the way that they said, and my friends out of California and everything, they said, yo, even though we gonna use so much time about that you need to rest and everything like that, we thank God that you let God be the override on what we say to you.
Wow. That's a whole word. Let God be the override.
We thank God for you allowing God to be the override on what we say to you.
My God.
He said, because sometimes, like, yo, we're talking out of concern. Like, we're talking out of concern. But then we was like, but then my friend was like, yo, like, we talk out of concern, but then we haven't been talking like we have faith.
Ooh, God.
Knowing that God's gonna do it.
My God.
So now we gotta change our mindset on how the way that we talk to one another now. And I trust me, I done had conversations with them for where I done cussed them out. I done had them say, look, don't call me with this mess. I ain't got time for this mess. And it be like some childish stuff. And so then I said, look, better yet, we're gonna do it like this. Jesus fix it and look, Jesus, you fix it right now, amen. And I hung up the phone. Sometimes, man, I gotta do a conversation like that. I'm done. Who's that saying? Hey, y'all.
Patrice.
What's good? Look, it's this. But then I'm like, yo. But then for when they were talking, like, so then we all talking like that. I said, yo, like then, like, we gotta change up our mindset. We gotta change how the way we do this. We gotta change how the way we do that and everything like that. And so then, y'all, excuse me. So now I said, well, God, look, you got to work this thing out for me. And then from the same token, and Sylvester, some of the things of what you've been praying about the last couple of weeks or like that, man, you've been in our whole household. I'm going to put it to you like
you really have.
You've been in you've been in the whole household.
Really have.
From where we got stuff going on at home, from where it's like, we can tell you, but then again, everybody don't need to know. From where we're like, so from where I'm at the point, it's like, I'm saying that I have faith that God's going to fix it. But my actions are not showing that I have the faith that I'm proclaiming that I have. So for now, I had to be like, all right, Lord, you told me to trust you. You told me to lay this down at the altar. Here you go. I don't want to pick this back up.
My God.
I had to be at a point sometimes, like, let me just, when we say sometimes just drop the mic or what, sometimes I need to lay my I need to drop my burdens at the altar, then I need to walk away. If I stay there long enough at that altar, I'm gonna be the one gonna try to pick it back up and say, you know what, God, let me help you right here. And technically, that's not what God wants me to do. He said, you trust me, right? You got me. Look, you trust me, right? You trust me, right? So I gotta be like, you know what? Let me just, Lord, take this. You just got me on what I need to do. If you need to tell me to go over here, I'll go over here. If you need me to go right here, I'll go over there. If you need me to go over here, I'll go over there. And man, we were talking about with prayer. And you know, we always saying like, you know, like enough was enough.
Enough was enough.
Enough is enough, right?
Enough is enough.
And so then it really made me think about, and those of y'all know me, I be watching like Dragon Ball Z and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so whenever that, like, you know, they done had this big old fight, you know, then Goku and all them had this big old fight, and he'd be so tired.
Yes.
He'd be so tired and everything. But then he done got to the point from where he done went like Super Saiyan or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
I should be watching with him, so she understand where I'm going.
Yep.
So then, you know, Goku would be like so tired. And then, but he put in like his last bit of energy that he has.
Yes.
And go Super Saiyan.
Yes.
Because then he's like, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
I'm tired of this. I done through everything I had. Enough is enough. Then he going for like that final blow, and then he going like with that big old fireball or whatever like that. I see you making me go ready. Because then she making me think about like Street Fighter.
Oh, so that wasn't him.
No, you're fine.
Oh, my bad.
I'm about to go there with Street Fighter 2. Same thing while watching the Street Fighter movie, the animated one. From where Ken and Ryu that was fighting Bison, and they was giving them Bison was giving them that work,
right?
And so all of a sudden they was like, "Look, we gotta learn how to work together on this thing." So then from where Ken was holding Bison by the legs. Ryu was like just punching him and everything like that. And all of a sudden, Ken came in and did the dragon punch.
Right.
So, but for both of them said, look, enough is enough. When Ken came down, Ryu came down, both of them powered up.
Right.
And said, yo, enough is enough. We about to finish this thing right here.
Yeah.
And so this is how the way God was showing me. When we were saying enough is enough, I want everybody just to be able to do a fireball like this.
Oh,
and so when you're doing the fireball like this, with enough is enough, all this doubt, all this self-sabotage and everything like that, we are throwing this thing back in the enemy. So you know what? Enough is enough. I don't want this anymore. And then they just go like, Hayuki. And so when they hit him, with the Hayuki, it knocked them down. Pretty much it knocked them over the cliff.
Jesus.
So that time right now, I said, yo, so every time it was saying like enough is enough. You know, guys, enough for this right here. Enough for this right here. Guys, look, every time we kept on saying enough for everything for what God was saying, God just kept on showing me like, yo, just get that fireball ready. Cause all that negative that was trying to make you feel down, that doubt, that self-sabotage, people that got rejection and stuff on you. And so when they were saying like each arrow they were trying to go against whoever, and then it kind of like what's it, yo, every arrow that's trying to come and get you is burning up in that fireball. So then when you're ready to release all of it,
my Lord,
when you're ready to release all of it,
sir,
then you throw the final blow.
God.
Now, don't take a mistake, though. Even though you may have thrown the final blow for that stage, you got to get ready to charge up for the next level. So then you got to charge up another fireball for the next time. Because this all going to be thrown at your way that's going to make you going to be like, yo, enough is enough. Let me charge this thing and let me throw this thing back at you.
Yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes we all don't realize that when we say enough is enough, sometimes when they use enough is enough as quitting, but we can't use that as quitting. Enough is enough to say, yo, it's time to release. Is that when the intercessor just said, Martin said, yo, time to release and reset. I think it's time to release, reset, and I'm about to burn all this sugar honey iced tea up. I'm tired of this. No, I don't want this. I ain't got time for this. And that's how the way we have to look at it sometimes. And like I said, when I'm saying like when it was deep, like it was deep for me. Like I said, it was deep from where. How can I put this? From where me and wife we did boss moves on yesterday. We did boss moves. I was in so deep ready to let it go. I didn't want to make no boss moves for me.
Yeah.
I was at the point saying, you know what, wifey got that. I said, nah, wifey got that. You know, because wifey's in like everything for what she's doing. And I'm saying, wifey got that. Look, just let me be back in the background. I'll let all my stuff go and everything. Right. And never look, shut up. And it's not to quit. Because some people will use enough to quit. Because, man, look, I'm about to. This is gonna be cussing for some people right now.
He about to cuss, Jesus.
Whenever that you say enough, some people will use that to say, okay, that's my excuse to I can fade away.
And not do the work.
And not actually do the work. Enough is from where I know people look at it in the dictionary, but I gotta do my own dictionary for it.
Come on, sir.
From where
do your own definition.
Enough is enough for me is from where I have to keep on pressing through. I had to keep on pressing through of everybody's been doubting me. Everybody's been giving me the resistance and everything. Somebody, you can't do this and you can't do this. Well, you know it's enough. Look, I gotta be like our pastor sometimes we had to use the Ludacris song, move, get out the way. Yeah. I ain't got time for you. Move. If you won't step aside, I'm going to move you out the way.
Because
enough is enough for me. I had to sit here and look at your ugly tired face because you talking about I can't do all that. I'm sorry, boo boo. You feel that you can't do it, get out my way and let me go do what I need to go do.
My God.
But look, get out my way. Like move over here. And then another way, how the way that people try to use enough is enough. This is the real cussing part right here. From where People try to say enough is enough, and they cannot step up and say that I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Or they cannot sit right there and talk about, you know what? I accept your apology.
Ooh.
You know what? My bad. That was my fault. Because some people use enough or nothing. That's why I said, well, I ain't gotta deal with them no more. I'm done. I ain't gotta deal with them no more.
True.
Enough. I ain't gotta deal with them like that. But sometimes, man, the bigger person, man, let's gonna change that. The biggest servant and the biggest person in Christ and everything will be the one say, you know what? That was my fault. I own up to that. Yeah, I'll let it drop. That was my fault. But then at that same time, when you saying enough is enough, in that same time, man, you own up for what you done messed up on, but then you willing to get back up and to do it and keep on pressing and fix it and press forward on it. Right. That is. Because I had learned so many times from where people in general, I want to say like skin color like that because everybody does this. From where something that happened, and even I was guilty of it sometimes. From where something that happened, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done with that person. I ain't gotta deal with this. I ain't dealing with that person no more. Whatever. I'm done. And then you know what? Sometimes it was my fault. If I didn't say thank you or whatever like that. I mean, I was like, look, I ain't got time. Because this was me. Because if you come off me wrong, in my mindset already, you already trouble for me. Definitely when you come off wrong. And you can be giving like the simplest advice. But then you come off and you're going to be like, da, 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 da. That's why God had to teach me how to be tactical. Or how to deal with some people. So you know what? Let me put the brakes on this one right here. I said, because if I go in full blazing sword ready, like, swap, I mean, I'm going in. I'm straight. Highlander, Samurai Jack, Thundercat, I'm all in. Voltron, look, I'm cutting in. But then God had to show me like, nah, I need you to pray for this person over here. Don't go cuss him out and like that. Just pray for him. Or is that what y'all saying? Like it hurts sometimes, but like you got to stand in it. Since I'm trying, I ain't trying to do nothing bad. Right, she trying to take the easy way out, but there is always a right way to do that. Right. And and God had to show me that sometimes because sometimes I'll be the one to be like, you know what? We did this today. And some people know me like that. And some people like, look, after that, look, and God really be doing it with me sometimes. Because sometimes after the first time, I was done with you after the first time. When I got married to Natasha, and I went to 2. Then when we stayed married a little bit longer, it went to 3. Because she was the optimistic person.
Yeah, my optimism gave people 10 chances.
She'd be the one be like, well, babe, da. Then I was like, nope, H no. I mean, I was that person.
Yeah.
But then when God really had to show me, it's like, look, it's some people that you can give a second chance to.
Yeah.
Because whenever I ask God to give me discernment in that eagle eye to really see on who I can really put out there, to put that talk and that trust in and everything like that. God, like I said, God really had to deal with me. God really had to deal with me. Like I would be like, okay, cool. Like we always fall for like the person, man, I'm about to mess up somebody today. We always fall for the person they talk about. They hungry, their kids are hungry, and this is what's going on. Oh, I ain't got no gas. I got this right here, and I got this. This going on right here.
Speaking our truth,
and
y'all.
Then, look, and we always fall for because you know what? I'm a sucker for kids. I may not act like it in person, but I'm a sucker for kids. I am. I'm a sucker for them. Sarai get me every time. I love you, Sarai. You get me every time.
Shout out to Sarai Rojas.
She like just doing like the simplest thing. She be like, uncle. I was like, ma'am. And I be like, move, don't mess with me or whatever. And all of a sudden, she just like this lay there on me. And I'm like, man, she done got me, man. What you want? I'm a sucker for kids. I love kids. I love kids and everything. And then, it'll make us so bad. People will try to use their kids to try to make us do for what they wanted us to do.
True. So true.
And so then I had to be smart with something. Look, I had to be smart with some of these kids. I said, look, I love you. I love you dealing everything. What is your angle? What you trying to finesse over here? What you want? And then they be looking at me like, huh? I said, what you want? Because you don't come over here like this when I get over here. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? And then all of a sudden they be like, well, I don't want to know. You can da-da-da-da. I said, I knew something like that. Why'd you just come to me? Well, so why I did? No, you didn't. You try to beat around the bush. And some people has been doing, and some people been doing us like that. And we had to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But then my saying, because then that's why I was in the point, and I'm saying on that, man, that's what it was the point for where I felt like I didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I didn't matter to the kingdom. Yes, I mean, and y'all know I'm keeping this thing hot every day. Man, our leaders tell me every day that I matter.
Yes, you do.
Even Sylvester done told me I matter. Minister Dominique done told me I matter, man. Intercessor Martin done told me, Elder Jeanette. I mean, all the mass like done told me, like, Darryl, you do matter. You do have a voice in here. All you guys can say that, but if I didn't believe it, it was not a fact.
Right.
I had to believe that thing.
Right.
And I believe it now. From where I'm having conversations with people, I ain't mentioning out no names or nothing like that. From where they don't sit right here and say, like, look, you got the authority to do this. And then I'm looking like, you sure?
Right.
I mean, it says, I'm like, you sure? I said, because now, if I go in, all bets are off. I don't care who they is. You know what I'm saying? I had to get like that. Because, like, man, because sometimes, man, people can use your kindness as to try to use your kindness for your weakness.
True. So true. So true.
They will try to use your kindness as your weakness. And I'm the problem, I don't want no type of confrontation or nothing, but then I have to learn sometimes, like, look, sometimes I got to put my foot down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said it, my foot.
Your whole foot.
My whole foot.
Your whole foot. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm reading.
We will, but finish what you're saying first. I'm gonna address that separately.
Because then I'm like, okay, cool. I said, then I had to learn sometimes it's gonna be issues.
Mm-hmm.
Because if anybody gets to a fight, I'm already about to dismiss this whole thing. You know what? We're done. Because I'm saving me. I'm trying to save the Christ in me. Because I had to God had to show me, like, look, you cannot put me to the side to go handle it and also put me back in front. You can't do that no more.
Right.
I need to be in front the whole time. So whenever somebody tick you off and everything, you can't be like, all right, hold one moment. I just need you just to move right here. Man, I'm in the wrong when I do that.
Right.
I don't put Christ to the side, and then all of a sudden now I'm not saying Matt's life with Jesus or whatever.
Right.
I can't do that. I gotta be like, you know what? Okay, cool. I had to do that. So, all right, cool, bet. You know, all right. Like, oh, okay, cool. So when you done seen some stuff, man, it's been several times. I was ready to put like, look, God, I just need you just to go to the right. Just go to the right. You won't see nothing, but you're gonna see.
He sees it all.
Right, but like it be one of them. I was like, look, this move to the right. This move right over here, and I'm about to go handle this for like 10.5 seconds. It ain't gonna be long. Just hold, please. Hold, look, and then you be like something like, hold my Christianity over here for a minute, please. Just hold it. Because I don't want to lose you. Just hold it. And then I go ahead and then I said, then I'm coming back. Then I'm coming back to repent. No, I can't do that. But yeah, sometimes like, this is me keeping it hot. because like for me to be able to say I'm doing motivated to the max, or just even here with kicking it with Team Tisdale, I had to be willing to be open, and I can't be hiding up. I can't be hiding up everything for what's gonna keep me from reaching to where God needs for me to get to.
Right.
I can't hide that up no more. Cause sometimes, man, we try to hold that thing so tight from people that done hurt us and then said this and done said that and everything like that. Trust me, for like even from last night and really even from this weekend, I had to let go of like a lot of people,
right,
and a lot of stuff,
right,
and everything. From where it will make it so instant, like from whenever I actually let them go, God kind of worked it out from where that person that I let go, they understand on what I'm doing. For then like now, for whenever I'm in praise team rehearsal, I'm in like for Bible study and everything like that, and then that person accidentally calls me, and then I don't answer, and so then the person will like, oh my bad, I forgot that you were at so and so. Just call me back when you get a chance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I mean, that's some of the things where I had to learn for actually allowing me to be able to come back to doing kicking routines. And yes, motivation mess is coming back and everything. It is coming back. And I was throwing a bit challenge this past weekend and everything. So I'm working on that now and everything. So it will be coming back. I'm not doing Monday. That's 4th of July. I'm enjoying my 4th of July. But it will be back Wednesday. So yeah. So I was saying something. I was looking at comments and I was like, "Wait a minute,
yeah." So
I'm gonna catch these comments.
So initially, we'll go to this one. Start here because these go together. Okay. So Mari said, "Keeping it hot. I'm still grasping my enough is enough moment because of the strokes and seizures. I didn't think God would use me again, and now I speak with a stutter and don't remember a lot of things. But God."
Before you move on that, let me tell you something. Bump the stutter. Bump the stutter. Whatever God gives to you, then you just talk. Because God gonna make a way for the word that you're stuttering and everything. God gonna make a way for that person to understand what you're saying. And the only reason I say it because I have an uncle who stutters every time.
Yes, he does.
But when it comes to God,
he does.
He is
stutter it good.
He's spitting out in flow. Like it's like
stutter it good.
Whenever he let God takes over, he don't even let his stutter be like an issue. He just start, as soon as he said the first scripture, the first thing that God done put in his mind, everything, then he start going.
Right, it just flows.
And it will make it so good and everything like that. My uncle's an elder.
Yes.
And he stutters. Now, it's like simple talk when he's talking about his Cowboys and everything, he stutter all the time. He can stutter all day for the Cowboys. I don't care. But when it comes to the word of God, oh man, he's like this. He start going. Sometimes at first I didn't understand him. I ain't gonna front. I didn't understand. But then when he actually took his time and he let God really deal with him and really deal with him, and I understand him just like that.
And not just that, you think about in the Bible, we go back, it was Moses. Moses had a stuttering issue as well.
Yeah.
And he said the same thing. He told God, you can't possibly use me. You don't have no use for me because I stutter.
Right.
And God was like, where's your brother Aaron? Who doesn't stutter? And so, where he thought God wasn't going to use him, God turned around and did use him, flaws and all. And then Minister Dominique responded to that. That's why I told you to keep talking, because you was responding in the middle of you sharing your testimony. So she said, full healing is still coming. Don't get discouraged or distracted, sister. You are a daughter of the Most High God, and he used you mightily. Now, he used you mightily now. So I can only imagine what's to come. You will live to see it, and so will I. Love you so much. Amen. So amen. We touch and agree with that. And then I put that up, put it down. And so she said, sis, thank you for your words. I'm fighting discouragement, fighting depression. And you keep fighting. That's what the enemy wants. He wants you to stop fighting. And so we fight with you. As we talked about last night, we'll let God go in and get that seed and pull it out pull out the root and everything. And Minister Dominique says, bump the stutter.
Right.
Intercession, Mari, Cassie Stewart. We need your words. Never shut up.
See, I'm glad Minister Dominique said it, not me.
Yeah.
I just said bump the stutter.
Yeah. Bump.
Thank you, Minister Dominique.
Bump the stutter.
See, that's family right there. She right there. She right there with me.
Amen. And look, we are touching and agree at everything with you, Mari, because God is using you mightily, as He's doing with all of us, Minister Dominique. And I seen that earlier about elevation. I didn't get to read it early. Mari, you was in here flowing earlier. God, you can't say God's not using you. You was in here posting stuff that Dara and I gotta go back and write it down. We gotta date it and write it down.
She got me whenever she talk about I'll shut up now. I was like, hold up.
No, you don't ever shut up. Don't you ever shut up.
I said, don't you ever shut up in here. Like this is free open ramble. Like now,
right.
Everybody got an issue with Ms. Mari had to say everything. Y'all need to come talk to me. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, she has a complete authority to say what God has given her.
Yes. And just as you said to Daryl, Mari, you matter.
Right.
You matter. Your voice needs to be heard. You are necessary, not just for Max Life, but you are necessary in the kingdom of God. So never think just because of the current issue, your body is already healed. You are just waiting to see the full manifestation of it, but it's already there.
Let me tell you something. We have a friend right now. We haven't talked to her that much, but we have a friend right now from the church one we went to. She had a full stroke. And you know what I'm talking about. Ricky's wife.
Yeah.
She had a full stroke.
Yeah.
She just celebrated
her 60th birthday. 60th.
At a time she was having a mama from where she couldn't talk.
She couldn't walk.
I mean, people literally was helping her like hand and foot.
Yeah.
But whenever she allowed God to keep on dealing with her and to keep on healing her. And it was like every time whenever we kept on praying for her and everything like that, it was like every Sunday, boy, she was able to speak more clearly. And so I'm saying this right now, look, like we trust and believe in that sister for being healed from a stroke. Just like we're gonna be sitting here trusting and believing in God, and God gonna give you complete healing.
Yes.
Not no semi, not no half, but complete healing.
Right.
And you know what makes it so interesting? Like you had 3, I think she had 4.
Right.
She had 4.
And most of them were in the hospital.
And most of them was like in the hospital.
She was recovering
she was recovering from the first one. But her daughter put it up on Facebook. I think this past week.
Yeah, she just celebrated her birthday.
She just celebrated her 60th birthday. And she was moving, she was laughing, she was getting lit, she was like, and she was having a good time. You could tell from where that she still had like a little bit of slurring or well like that. But after that,
but you can understand what she's saying.
Everything what she was saying. I'm trusting and believe that's gonna be for you too. You're gonna laugh and look. By the time you get here to Greensboro and everything like that, man, you're gonna be so here about to run, walk, whatever it is you're gonna do. And man, look, you're gonna have half of it. You're gonna have half the people all falling out just because you walked through that door. I'm telling you that right now.
That alone. As our brother saying, your healing would be so complete that the only evidence that it happened would be that you remembered it.
Exactly.
Amen.
I remember some healings and stuff that happened with my mom from when the doctors done counted her out, and she had to walk in there for a checkup. The same doctor who said that she was gonna die.
The same
doctor
had to turn around and say, "You're still here."
Because at first he thought it was a joke when he had the patient. He saw my mother's name, Elizabeth Tisdale. Shout out to my mom and
shout out
and Church Travels to my sister there in the Canadian South Carolina.
Happy birthday, Sharon.
But the doctor was like, you're kidding, right? Like Tisdale, man. Like I had a patient named Elizabeth Tisdale. Watch it like somebody different. But then when he walked into the office, to the room,
and saw it was her,
and saw my mother, and he was like, I think my mom said he almost dropped his laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Oh, you here?"
Ran around the office getting all the nurses.
No. He got the nurses.
Got
nurses. Working with him
nurses.
doing the surgery and everything when my mother had breast cancer. Because they sent my mother to Duke. So they thought Duke was not going to be able to keep her.
Mm-hmm.
But how many guys know, man, God worked things out.
Right.
And not just because she went to Duke University to go get it done. The doctors up there was like, look, before we even do the surgery, we going to pray before we do the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
For whenever we hearing, like, me and my sister was like, what? They prayed before was that even? But hey, whatever worked, it worked. But then when the doctors coming in, he was like, he got all of that because some of that stuff was still working there. And that was like, oh my God. So then he's right here typing his colleagues, yo, you never guess who's in my office right now. And everybody was like, who? What? What are you talking about? Huh? They said, yo, do y'all remember a lady that we had called named Miss Elizabeth Tisdale? They were saying, yeah, one of the doctors actually thought she had died. They said, yeah, she passed away a few years ago. And the doctor said, and the doctor put on this camera and said, no, the blank she didn't. And then showed my mama sitting right there. And she was like, hi, how y'all doing? And they was like, what? And so the doctor who said that my mom was there and everything, he was like, you got to be blank kidding me. Oh, excuse me, because, like, they're trying to be professional and everything like that. And I said, my mom, and then I said, my mom, and they said, yeah, just none of my God is good.
Yeah.
My God can turn the situation around whenever you guys said that it ain't going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what God did. God turned it around.
And that's the same thing we believe for you, Mari. I'm about to call you Sharon. Mari, Sharon was talking about me. Same thing we believe about you, that God is going to turn this around. That one thing we've learned, that everything works together for the good. Mm-hmm. And God is good. And he is the good. So it's working it out for his purpose. That he just wanted to let you see that he can still use you despite everything that you see as a flaw. And see as a downfall. God said, no, what you see is a flaw. I see the strength. And so we just speak to your strength. We speak to it even now. And that as right here what Minister Dominique said, it shall be so. Full, complete, unopposed healing is your portion. Right. And as we say every night at the end of Boldly to the Throne, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Come on,
say with us. It is so. It is so. It is so.
Shout out to you. That gives me every time.
Look, yes, y'all.
That's that whole YouTube moment right there. That fireball mama. It is so.
Right, and it is so. Amen, y'all. This has been an amazing episode.
We went over. We apologize.
Yeah, we did go over, but it's okay.
It's all good.
But going forward, the show will now be just an hour. Unless God moves and it goes a little over. And if y'all can give us a little extra time, then we will ask for it. But we have so much that we just thank God for. We are just excited to see what God is getting ready to do. And so we're going to throw these up for you. As Daryl said, we did some boss moves just yesterday. And so we are so excited about these boss moves. So we're going to start off. I'm going to do the honors of this one. And with this boss move here. So this first boss move that was done is a show that you and I love so much. And Daryl said it will be back coming this Wednesday. I want to say that Daryl is now officially the owner. This is exciting. The owner and lead motivational speaker of Motivated to the Max. Yeah.
owner.
He is officially the owner.
That is,
it is sealed, y'all. It is. Yes, it is not only at first it was an entity under the Team Tisdale Enterprise, but now it is its own separate entity, motivated to the max. It is its own company owned by your boy Daryl Tisdale. So if y'all can throw some fire flames in the comments, yes, it is official. He is officially motivated to the max. Just like he is the motivated to the max. And here's his flyer right here. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. And that's one of the things that is like a part of his motto as motivated to the max. And we're just so excited. As you can see, it says right now daily 9 a.m. But that time actually will be changing. We'll be putting up a updated flyer with that on there. You can go to Linktree/Team Tisdale Enterprises to find out all the links for him as far as for you.
Because I gotta redo the website.
Yes.
And everything. Because like I said before, like when I said I was ready to like let this thing go, I was ready to let it go. And look, let me tell you something. My excuse was for me saying enough was enough and everything. I was trying to let her shine.
Yeah.
That was my excuse.
That was his excuse.
I was gonna let her shine. But then when you got people who get on you like every day, and then they keep talking about your show, like bowl to the thumb, but like that. And then when you talk about like the third quarter, this the comeback, it's the comeback season, and everything. It was like, I had to come back and everything. Like I was either at a point right now, like I'm working on like a book project. I was literally ready to like to tell Pastor Brandon, say, pause my project for a while. And
he was. He was ready to throw his book away. I was too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was done with that. The process that it was the process for me. Yeah, it was, and I don't mean the book process. It's the spiritual, mental, and emotional thing you going through at writing. I was like, all right, this thing, I'm done with that. I didn't want that no more. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want to do it.
We got extra stuff coming on too in the background, like home stuff. And so then, like, I was like, I need to put a pause on something.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I think even if I talk to Pastor Brandon about it, she probably cuss me out about it.
Yeah, so we're not gonna do that.
I still might talk to her.
No, you're not.
I'm talking about something else, but
okay.
But, I was ready.
So that is that one. So shout out once again to Big D for that, Mr. Daryl Tisdale himself. The next one, I'm so excited. And of course, these are our Support Saturday sponsors as well. So today's show was sponsored by none other than Motivated to the Max. And this amazing company right here that is now official, that I am now the official owner.
She's been official. We just had to finally put it in legal.
Yeah. I'm officially the owner, lead esthetician, makeup artist, and beauty consultant for Lachey Beauty and Cosmetics. Yes, it's official. That's one of our boss moves. We are official, okay? And not only have we made it official, y'all, there's some things going on with Lachey Beauty Cosmetics. As you see right here, we are doing big things. That little website right there, yeah, we got a website, not just a link. We have a web site now. So that's a picture of the website there. Of course, we have our lash line, Lashed by Lachey, is going on. We still doing esthetician services. We are still doing makeup services. But guess what, y'all? We are sponsored and empowered by none other than the Experienced Nail, Hair, and Spa. It is an amazing salon that is getting ready to open up here in Greensboro, North Carolina. The address is 2006 Suite B on Randleman Road. We'll be here. We'll be open on Monday through Saturdays from 9 to 7:30 p.m. And look, y'all, it's coming in there. We're gonna have hairstylists, natural hairstylists. We're gonna have the esthetician, which is me. We're gonna have nail techs. You can come in there and get your pedicure on. You can literally come in there and get a makeover from the head to toe, and it's come get the full, and I do mean full experience. Come and get done over, not just on the outside, but feel good on the inside and feel more confident about your beauty when you come in. So I'm just so excited about that. So that is where I will be at coming at next soon, where you'll come and get services. I'm also still doing door-to-door services as well. And with that being said, just to celebrate us becoming official, we are having our hot summer sale. Yes, it's the first. I'm so excited. Lachey Beauty and Cosmetics is having this hot summer sale, y'all. It is for a limited time only. You get up to 50% off on everything that we have in stock. So that goes from our services all the way up to our lashes. Everything is 50, get up to 50% off. And so if you need an MUA service, that means you need a makeup done. If you need a facial, if you need some lashes, you need to go to the link that's provided, which is bit.ly/LashayBCMUA, because there is no code. There is no code needed. No code at all. You just go there, place your order, and pay for it, and we will go ahead and make sure that you get what you need. As of July the 1st, there are no more deposits. Lachey and Beauty Cosmetics, there's no more deposits to secure your appointment or to secure your order for your lashes. You now have to pay in full, and it's non-refundable if you decide to cancel your service. I will say that again. You have to pay in full in order to solidify your appointment. If you decide to cancel your appointment, that is non-refundable. And so, or if you are a no-show, it's non-refundable. So I just wanted y'all to know that we are taking ourselves seriously in this third quarter, and what better way to show our new commitment and then doing this amazing hot summer sale. So you don't want to miss out. I heard the lashes got a sale going on where you can get one pair of lashes for $10, or you can do a bundle. Yes, they come in bundles. You can do a bundle of 2 and you can get them for $15, or a bundle of 3 and get them for $25. So so I'm just saying, y'all need to come hit the sale up. It's not gonna be here long. Once the sale is over, the prices go back, and you don't want to miss it. You want to go ahead, and we are selling everything while it's in stock. So you better get it while it's there, because once it's gone until I get it back restocked. So be sure that you hit this up, okay? And so I am so excited about it. I'm so excited for what God is doing for Team Tisdale. I am just elated for what God is getting ready to do. We'll talk about on the next show some things that we're going to do. If there's some topics that you are wanting us to talk about, we want you to do us a favor. We want you to go to our email address, teamtisdale1828@gmail.com. Let me see if I can put that in the comments real quick. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all all so much for the congratulations. We do love it. We appreciate it. Team Tisdale 1828@gmail.com. We want y'all to go to this email address right here. There we go. Go to that email address right there and send us some suggestions of some topics that you want us to talk about. Why, you may ask? Because we want to know, what do y'all want to talk about this going into the next few months? We want to get things set back up where we have cool flyers, we have graphics, all of that. There's a lot of stuff coming your way. We are saying we do have one segment that we introducing. I'm excited to it'll be introduced at the end of the third Saturday. The third Saturday of every month, we're going to do a segment called Lip Talk and Try. And so on that segment, on Talk and Try, we pretty much talk about, y'all going to give us products to try, food to try, things like that. We might even go off site and maybe go to a hotel, maybe go to a restaurant and do a whole review live on Facebook and on YouTube, where we are literally trying something out and we're going to give y'all our honest opinion about it. Yeah. And so that is literally what we're going to do, coming on every third Saturday. So if there's any other things you want to talk about, let's talk about it. All right. So with that, come on, owner and CEO. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. So I am just so excited for what God is getting ready to do. Be sure you go to that email address. And honey, you want to change the music up? You want to say your last few comments? Go ahead and come on. Give us your... Yeah, change your music up. Sir. DJ Nephew back in the building, y'all. Hold tight. No, we need just an outro song, babe. Something good. Be good. Come on. There we go. Right, come on, get up. Yeah. We gotta go because we gotta really get ready. You gonna say bye? You got to close the comments. Really? Just deuces. Really?
No, but yeah, we thank y'all so much. A quick reminder: next Saturday is not gonna be on at this 11 o'clock hour because we got something going on next Saturday. So it probably might be in the afternoon, or what we might do, we might just record on Friday night and just have it set up to go up on 11 o'clock that morning.
Right.
On Saturday morning. But it will not be live that morning. We might just switch it to the afternoon.
Right.
And everything because we got some things to do on next Saturday. And then next couple Saturdays is going to probably might be like in the afternoon, because of stuff on what we got going on. But we're gonna be.
We'll keep you up to date.
We're gonna keep you up there. We're gonna be committed on being here with you guys and everything like that. Thank you all so much for allowing us to be able to come back and everything. I mean, I think it was a bit turnout for us today anyway. For everybody was interacting and everything. That's what we want from you guys. We want you guys to interact with us. And y'all see, I don't about lost my voice already and everything. I think we're hanging out with the pastors and everything. I'm losing my voice like them. So, yeah, you tell them I said that. I tell them myself. I ain't scared to tell them because they already know. Like, look, I ain't trying to sound like you today, but, it always happens. But yeah, we thank you guys so much. And don't let enough of enough be like, yo, I'm going to say how the way we do in the street. Don't let it be your punk way out. Let enough of enough be like the outlet that you need to keep on pressing and to keep on pushing. Because we're out. Look, I know we're all tired of being pushed aside, thrown around like we ain't nothing and everything. I know I'm tired of it. So right. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Yeah, y'all feel the same way and everything. Hype your own self up and say, enough is enough and everything. But that's about it.
We love y'all.
So yeah, we love you guys.
I'm your girl.
And I'm your boy.
And this has been Kicking It with Team Tisdale all day.
Every day. We love y'all.
Bye.
Peace out. You got my back. Let's go.
cover everybody in the dark place. Yeah, crying tears like a river run.